All right, everybody. Gonna get this underway. Let me get to your chats here in just a second. Welcome to part 2 of the Earthbound Let's Play live stream, whatever this is. This gets out around 7, not 9, so I'm free for trivia, D&D, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Nights. Okay, very good. Finally stream when I'm free. Also, good news. Great. Hi, ER Fields. I'm looking forward to it, too. We already saw this the last time, so we're just gonna move right into it. Now, the only thing I did after we beat Carpenter was I went to the drugstore to save. That was about the only thing I did that you didn't see earlier. I haven't even picked up Paula yet, as you can see. Oh, got more chats. Okay, very good. So we've got the key, so we're gonna go free Paula now. Spiteful crows. Of course, at this point, these guys are complete pushovers, but cookies are always nice. Actually, I'm going to abandon the cookie. Also, while I'm at it, I'm going to move my camera down here. That way, there's less distraction on the screen. So, how's everybody today? Hope your Wednesday went about as well as mine did. I went to the dentist today for the first time in about 5 years and did not have any cavities. So I'm really feeling pretty good about that. Just gonna check the chat here. Oh boy, we got people watching. I'm so happy. Hit that follow button if you haven't yet. Ha ha ha, joke. Anyway, let's get Paula now. Ness, you... Right, I gotta remember what ER Fields asked me to do earlier with the girls. Gotta throw in my voice. Ness, you got the key! Are you hurt? Yes. I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've caused you. Thank you, Ness. You're just like I imagined you would be. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I'm sure that some people in Tucson are worried about me. Getting back may be dangerous, but we can do it if we combine our strength. I'm able to use a little psychic power that is actually pretty deadly. Let's head back to Tucson. She's gonna grab her teddy bear. I need to get it! I got it at Anime Expo! Paula joined you. Alrighty, alright. All the spiteful crows. Okay. Now, if I had to complain about I will be AFK for a minute while I upload homework, that's fine. Take your time, Hellish Hades. Now, if I had one complaint about this game, I'll show you in a second once I get out of this fight. If I could just please hit somebody. Because these guys aren't even doing any damage at all. I might actually even show you once we... You can just call me John. Okay. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. Every single time you get a new party member, they start out at level 1. And as far as I can tell, she doesn't even have any weapons. So when we get back to Happy Happy Village, we're going to have to buy her some weapons. Because this is flat out pathetic. And that's no good. Hardest Pokemon difficulty. I wasn't aware the Pokemon actually had difficulties. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready, say, fuzzy pickles. Wow, what a photograph. It'll always bring back the fondest of memories. I really hope the fuzzy pickles line is some kind of euphemism for anything, you know, sexual or anything like that, because that would just break my little heart. Pokemon doesn't have difficulties. Yeah, you're right. So, what kind of challenge... Chet, what do you think about the new Pokemon games that got revealed? I know a lot of people are kind of upset about them, but I don't know, I'm cautiously optimistic about them. What do you guys think, though? What I can tell you is that the creepy UFO music in this game gets me sometimes. So we left the town, and now it's no longer blue. He said he turned himself into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Yes, to be fair, you have to have a high IQ to understand Earthbound. Not all of our products are blessed. The Nothing Blue drugstore. Glad we got rid of that cult. I felt like I was in Jonestown there for a while. The information in the back of Rushing Herb reads as follows. I like the art. Yeah, me too. Are you talking about Earthbound's art or Pokemon's art? Because I like both. Account currently reads Paula to 1484. Let's get 1,000 for now. That should be enough to buy Paula some decent equipment. What are you buying? Frying pan. Paula. Yes, let's equip it. Yes. Buy some more things. Get her a Holmes hat. I'm gonna equip that. Buy something else. I think PBD and PSP look similar, although similar enough to the DS, but updated enough to stand out. Yeah, I think so too. I actually kind of like what they... I actually kind of dig what they have done with that. Let's give her the equipment here, and hopefully she doesn't get killed. Let's buy the ribbon too. Okay, I just wasted some money, but that's alright. We're gonna get more anyway. Deposit. Balance of... okay. Six... 2... 7. The chibis could be tweaked a little to give more of expression, but that's my only complaint. We're also seeing an early build of the game, too. It might look better when it gets clear. Now, one thing that I forgot to mention is as you battle in Earthbound, Ness might become homesick, and he'll start missing his turns. The only way to cure that is to call your mommy, which is what we're gonna do here. Hello, Ness. So I heard that you got a new girlfriend on your journey. Well, why don't you tell me about her later? You see, I have this feeling that she might be right next to you or something. Well, if she is right there, say hello to her for me. I have to go now. I'm right in the middle of cleaning the toilet. Bye! Oh, I better get another $1. Deposited $30 into your account. Okay. Paulo, next... yeah, okay. Save the game. Continue. Pokemon Legend Arceus looks beautiful. I agree. I haven't been this excited about Pokemon in a while, actually. There was something that somebody said around here. Need to return the town to its original colors. I'll be very busy. I'm a changed person. I'm no longer a believer in happyism. Anyway, I'm very curious about the place that lies ahead of me here. They say that somebody named Pokey stole all the food from the food stand. I heard many footprints exist deep down in the East Cave. People call that place Lilliput Steps, and it makes them feel real uneasy. Well, we're gonna go find that cave, and I think this is what it is. Yeah, if it had music like this, I'd be a little unnerved too. When we getting a Pokemon playthrough? If you want, I'll do a Pokemon playthrough. What one would you like me to play at some point? Because first we got to finish Earthbound. Because I don't mind playing Pokemon for this. Not at all. In fact, one of my earliest videos for the channel, one of the first things I attempted was a Pokemon Sapphire playthrough. That stopped after I got to the second when I got to the second gym. Don't know why I quit, but I did. I prefer it to be a normal because I don't know, Your Field says I'm so hyped for Pokemon Legends. Yeah, me too. I gotta defeat the moles playing rough. He's giving himself status effects. What game do you know of that does that? I swear. Okay. I was just checking. I sent some people some links. Paula's level is now 6. Did you ever play Pokemon Coliseum? I did actually. So I was a little upset that Pokemon Sword and Shield didn't look anywhere near as good as that game. Not the teddy bear! Not the teddy bear! Oh, okay, teddy bear became Deddy Bear. Did I really just say that? Okay, whatever. Play Platinum to get ready for remakes. Okay, DS emulation's a little tricky. I'll see what I can do, though. Because capturing footage for DS and 3DS games is a bit rough sometimes. Because, I don't know what it is. One moment. I don't know what it's doing, so just bear with me. Had to message that, let somebody know where we were in the game. Had myself a barbecue steak calzone from Deepido after I ran in the park for about 5 miles, so overall pretty good day. Deju Uchiha says Penguin. Awesome. Then play Pokemon Snap or Pokemon GX. I'll see what I can do. I actually like the idea of playing Platinum. If I can figure out DS emulation for this and actually get it capturing, that opens up a whole new world of options for me and for this channel. So I'll work on that actually, because I would love to. Because if I can get 3DS emulation to work on this computer, there's some Shin Megami Tensei games that I want to stream too that I would absolutely love to do. Okay, what's the Grape Charm do? He said it became Deddy Bear, and I swear it was the cringiest thing ever. Mr. Batty became very clingy, it looks like. Should I have rested before I came here? I don't know, because I'm getting my butt beat right now. Okay, life up again. Gonna heal Ness up. This is the second dungeon in the game. I say dungeon. Dungeon is a very loose term in Earthbound, except with 1 or 2 exceptions, and you'll see what I mean as the playthrough goes on. Okay, PSI Fire attacks Rose. So will you try it? Leave Paula alone! Let's use a cookie. Haha! I did 69 damage. Nice. Paula levels up quick if you let her. I honestly don't know where to go, but we'll figure it out. Eat the food, you piece of shit. Okay. Let's play Burly Bastard back and forth and unload the enemies. Come back. Hopefully there's less of them. Because I don't want to fight the bear with other things in the background. How can anything like this be frightening or dangerous at all? I mean, look at this thing. I feel like I'm fighting Winnie the Pooh. And that's the stream banned in China. Regardless, I'm enjoying my time with this game. It's fun. I enjoy it. You gotta get a lime in the coconut. Yes, I do. Then you shake it all up. Okay. Okay. We're alright. Thank God we're alright. Paula's level went up by 10. Magnificent! Now let's use that croissant. No, 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 no! Oh! I'm in trouble. Okay, okay, only one mole attacked. Okay, we can survive that. Ow! He just hit me for 43. What the heck was that? Okay, let's just back away slowly from these guys. That is some slowdown because there's so many enemies on screen. Do you know if I can play Bravely Default without playing the first one on DS? Are the two different installments in the series? Okay. Well, it's funny that you mention that because as far as I know, Bravely Second and Bravely Default 2 are offshoots, different continuities for the first game as far as I know. So maybe play the first game if you really want to, but Paula's dead. We're gonna have to come back. Just as well. I might die too. Because I understand it's a bit difficult trying to get those games these days. Paula's haunting me. I don't want to fight you! Nice French, says John. I actually don't speak French at all. I know my French is very limited, I'm afraid. I want to pick it up because it looks like my kind of game, but just wanted to make sure to go in blind with no issues of the previous games. I don't see why not. It could be fun. I haven't played it myself. I know there's that demo. I might give it a shot. Oh, the French accent. Well, I'm dead. Whole party died. TPK. GG. Yeah, let's give it another go. It's gonna spawn me back at Peaceful Rest Valley, I think. Oh, we're gonna be spawned here. GG easy. GG no re. Let's get to the hospital. Now, the nice thing about this, though, is that since I had no money on me, I lose no money from dying. So the only thing I really lost in all of this was time. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't actually get revived. Your guys don't actually get revived in this game until you revive them yourself. Let's get her patched up, and then let's get to the hotel and rest and give this another shot. It's an old holdover from the first... It's an old holdover from Dragon Quest, where you had to res your party. Because this game basically is a Dragon Quest game, just not... Just not, you know, just not a, set in a fantasy world. This game's punishing, but it's also not. It's very weird in that sense. You're now welcome to stay free of charge. Excellent. Please make yourself comfortable on your blue sheets. No, I'm just kidding. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, he let me stay with him as long as I heard about his weirdo religion, but it is in a fantasy world. You know, you could say that, actually. I've often thought of Earthbound as this magical realism version of America where anything is possible. This is a very postmodernist kind of game, and I find that fascinating. I could do whole video essays on that. E.R. Fields asked me earlier today if I considered making video essays. I might do one about Earthbound if I ever have the time, the inclination, and the ability to edit. Because I have things to say about this game. And you know, if the game theorists can start off doing videos about Earthbound, if that's how they got put on the map, I don't see why I couldn't either. So I've got a message, I think. Hard to say. Let's go deposit this. Deposit. Okay. Excelente. It's all pretty exciting stuff, I gotta say. But at the rate we're going with this, we'll have this game beat in about a month or so. So I'll definitely get on your other requests for JRPGs when I can. If we beat this in a timely fashion, of course. And I don't see any reason why we wouldn't. Especially at the rate we're gaining levels, because as it stands right now, we're pretty high level for this part of the game. No, 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 no! Don't ambush me! City turned and proclaimed to the world, I'm Pickle Jesus, and I tell you, that was the amazing thing I have seen. I am spreading the word of Pickle Jesus. Interesting. You know, there's actually there was this Jesus made out of butter in some southern state whose name escapes me at this point, and they wrote a country song about it. If you don't believe me, go look up Big Butter Jesus on YouTube. I promise you will not be disappointed. I'd sing it, but I don't remember the words, so... Big Butter Jesus, my true Lord and Savior. Paula leveled up. Oh boy, we've already got PSI Freeze Beta? Oh my gosh, okay. This boss is toast once we get to them. Hey, look, another croissant. Wait, does that mean I can't eat butter? I can't believe it's not butter. Huzzah! Oh boy, Life Up Beta. We are set for the rest of this game now. Life Up Beta is so good as a spell. It's basically a free heal. It's basically a free maximum health up until like the very end of the game. Straight up, I might wind up buying one of those SNES Classic consoles just to have this game in my collection. I mean, I have it on the Wii U as it is, but, you know, might be something to look into is all I'm saying if I can find one for cheap. Not likely, but, you know. This is straight up one of my favorite games, and I would buy it multiple times if I could. I've done that with games like Ocarina of Time and Kingdom Hearts. I don't mind to double or even triple dip if I like a game well enough. I can't tell you how many times I've bought Sonic 2 over the years through Sega Genesis collections. Come here, Barrington. Come here, Lord Barrington of his Bear Clan. Ow. I have 3 copies of Skyrim, says Deja Uchiha. I feel that. I've got 3 copies of it too. Actually, 2 of them on Steam, 1 of them on Xbox. Bruh, I was gonna say I wouldn't... Oh, Paula died again. I was gonna say I wouldn't, but I remember I'm gonna buy the new Pokemon. And I have Diamond and Platinum. You have both Diamond and Platinum? I mean, I'm not knocking you if you do, because I understand the whole gotta catch 'em all thing. You know, my old roommate Joe, he has all the Pokemon games, just about. Bet everyone does. 4 of you. 4 if you count the Alexa version. Wait, there's an Alexa version of Skyrim? I was not aware of this. Now we've got to go back. No, no. Yes, it's real. Okay. I wonder how it works. I don't have Alexa, so I wouldn't know. I'm gonna die again. Probably. So I got Diamond and Platinum, but I don't do the whole gotta catch 'em all. Imagine trying to get the entire Pokédex these days. That is gonna be an experience. I don't got that kind of time. I don't know anybody that does. Giratina is just my favorite Pokemon. I feel it. Chat, besides John's love of Giratina, what are your guys' favorite Pokemon? Because I've been with Pokemon on and off since it came out in '98. I was in kindergarten when it came out. Raichu, huh? Says Deja. Good choice. Got a video I could show you about Raichu, and I think you'll laugh. I hope. It's kind of weird, though. Pokemon videos are weird on YouTube. Don't watch them. Uh, just throwing that out there. Come here. No, 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 no. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm asking you politely. Is it Goodbye Pikachu? Yes, it is. There's that one that Hal showed us. Good lord. I'm still thinking about it, unfortunately. I can only imagine. Yeah. Another one I would recommend that's pretty funny is Ash Finds a Pinsir. It's kind of old, but it still makes me laugh. It's... oh, you showed Hal first. Okay, and then he showed me. Okay. Come on, Ness. Be a good Ness. Goodness. Ha. Made a pun. Going to hell. Hey, nurse. Paula killed herself again. Now let's go get rested up. You should watch Charizard by Flash Grits. Okay, will do. Boy, I remember when Let's Go Pikachu came out. I rented it, and I had a really good time. It was a nice distraction from the situation I had found myself in. Boy, those were tense times. Was just about to graduate, in between jobs after the job that I had set up. Pulled the rug out from under me before I could even get hired officially. So it was a tense couple months there. Would not recommend to anybody. Alright, let's deposit all me money. Thought I did, but alright. There we go. Now let's try again. Paula, stop dying. Are you allergic to life or something? Mole playing rough. Paula got a kill and good job. Paula leveled up. Jam's top 10 anime. Okay. Let me think. Number one, even Neon Genesis Evangelion and the film End of Evangelion. Number two, Berserk. The 1997 Berserk, I need to say. 2015 and 2016 versions could go die in a fire. Number three, you know, I had this written down somewhere at one point. Let me think. It's been a while since I thought about this. Number three, Cowboy Bebop. Number four, Mobile Suit Gundam, Universal Century from 0079 up through Gundam Unicorn in the continuity. I even like Victory, but you know, you can take it or leave it if you please. Number 4, Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I like them both equally for different reasons. Number 5. What would be number 5? Maho Shoujo Madoka Magica is pretty good. Number 6. What would number 6 be? Probably Super Dimensional Fortress. No. The Vision of Escaflowne would be number 6. Number 7 would be Super Dimensional Fortress Macross. Number 8, probably Samurai X Trust and Betrayal. You know, that's a prequel to Rurouni Kenshin that I actually really like. I think that was number 7. Boo, Eva sucks. Alright. You can trash my opinion if you want to. I don't care. Everyone's entitled to their own wrong opinion. Number 8, Sailor Moon. Number 9. Number 9, probably Attack on Titan. Especially the more recent seasons I really like. And gonna wrap up the top 10 list probably... what am I feeling right now as far as like top 10s go? Really like My Hero Academia right now, so we'll say number 10 is that for now. I come back from chatting with my sister in time to hear Sailor Moon. Haven't seen Eva. You should watch it. John here asked me my favorite anime. Yeah, I like the odd magical girl show, believe it or not. Sailor Moon was like my second anime right after Pokemon. So, of course, it's gonna be near and dear to my heart. Sailor Mars was my first animated crush ever. I was 6. So, she went to a Catholic school. I went to a Catholic school. We had something in common there. So I guess maybe that's what drew me to her. Taught Sailor Moon today in comics. How'd that go? Number 10, Death Note. Death Note's good. Death Note is good. Just checking the old stream here, making sure everything's going. Overlord, I've heard is good. Love the drawings in it. No game, no life. We got a game here, so I guess I got a life. Death Note is very binge-worthy. I agree. You guys haven't watched Death Note yet. What are you doing with your life? Go do that. Berserk. Went really well. We're talking about shoujo manga this week. We talked about shonen last week. Cardcaptor Sakura would be another one I'd say that's worth studying. Six, Blue Exorcist. Solid choice, Blue Exorcist. Miyazaki next week. Good choices. All good choices. Vinland Saga. I keep meaning to watch Vinland Saga because I hear it's excellent, but I haven't watched it yet. I don't even remember what the boss is in this part of the level. Game. Whatever I'm doing. For Attack on Titan. That's a joke for my art friends. Number 3, Bleach. That's got its fans. I'm not one of them, but, you know, you can like what you like, and I don't care. Number 1, One Piece. Black Clover Need to watch it too. It's by Wit Right Vinland Saga. I think so, actually. Get the magic butterfly. Going to read Nausicaa, and then we're going to comic book history after that. Okay. Yeah, in case you're wondering, John, Deja really likes Studio Wit. They're their that studio is her favorite, so that's why she wanted to. That's why she wanted to know. Wit is my shit. LOL. Fair. Fair play. Come here, Lord Barrington. How do you feel with Mappa taking Attack on Titan? Yeah, how do you feel about that? What do you think about Attack on Titan being under new management? Come here, butterfly. Butterfly in the sky, the rent is too damn high. Mappa isn't bad. There's so much that goes down in Season 4 that Wit couldn't handle it. I'd rather have a new season than no season at all. You know, that's practical. I appreciate that. We're supposed to get the last Evangelion movie sometime this month. It got delayed a couple months because of the Rona. Y'all are just here showing me that I need to jump back into anime. I've watched like 2 in the last year and that's it. Do it. Bet. I win! I'm gonna kill a mole. I've watched way too many. Watch ReZero. I've been meaning to. Just don't watch Redo of Healer because that is misogyn. That is women-hating trash. And I don't consider myself like any sort of speaker in regard to anything, but like even I've got my limits as to what is acceptable, and that's not acceptable. That show at all. Yeah, I agree. Don't watch it because whoever made that show, whoever wrote that thing, has a chip on their shoulder, and it definitely shows. Come here, Mr. Berry Bear. ReZero lost halfway through. I lied 3. I forgot about binging JoJo. You know, JoJo needs to be on my top 10. Why isn't it? I love JoJo. Oh, there's the boss. I want to see what's over here first before we go tackle it, though. In my opinion, Jam's friend... In my and Jam's friend group, I am known as the patron saint of edgelords, and it was too much for me. If I don't know why it isn't on your top 10, you literally have a Dio hat. I do. Do you want me to wear it? It's just right on my bookshelf. I can get it. You want me to wear it, Chet? Give me a yes or a no, and I will wear the hat for the rest of the stream. ReZero is so good. Season 1 is slow, but Season 2 is where ReZero picks up. So do you guys want me to wear the hat? Zaward, I'm going to take that as a yes. Give me just a second. I'm going to get up out of this chair. Yeah, you see there, it says Dio. Not tonight, I'll check it out next time, so send me the next one. Okay, that's okay. You do you, boo-boo. Who's, in the words of Palpatine, do it. So, is that a JoJo reference? What's a JoJo reference? I'm a JoJo reference. You finally got here. This is the second Your Sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me, if you dare. Dun-dun-dun-dun! Mondo Mole attacked. Okay. PSI freeze beta on this guy. 19 damage. Oh my gosh, he just took half my health. Why though? Paula, shield yourself. Too late. Everything is a JoJo reference if you look hard enough. Yeah, you right. You right. Heal Paula. Paula, attack again. With PSI freeze beta. Do it again. And as was stated earlier in the last stream, yes, this is the music that is in the TikTok videos. PK freeze. Use the PSI caramel on Paula. Attack. Nice. Uh-oh. That's not good. To beat me... He beat me to the inevitable TikTok joke. Yes. Dost thou desire a piece of me? Did that dude just heal himself? Oh, it is on now, dude. Oh, you crossed the line. Oh my gosh. Oh, we did it! Yes! Ha ha! In your face! I appreciate proper grammar in the game whom. Ness briefly had a vision of a baby in a red cap. Nessa's soundstone recorded the melody of the Lilliput steps. We can listen to it now if you want. You see, as we collect soundstones, this will get filled up. And I'm pretty sure that healed us up to max. It did. Now everything will flee from us, allowing us to get some quick pot shots in. I can't believe we did it, though. I seriously thought we were gonna die. I can't believe it. I'm gonna move this for a second. Oh, wow, okay, we need a lot of XP to hit the next level then. Alright, that's fair. So now what comes next is we've got to go back to Tucson, have Paula check in with her parents, let them know what's going on. Because otherwise, you know. I can't believe we did it. We lucked out so hard on that fight. Regardless, though, very happy with the results. Can't argue with them. Where were these magic butterflies when I needed them? Where are the magic butterflies in real life? I don't know, I haven't done LSD, so I couldn't say for sure. I might be joking about all that about the LSD, but like, you look at the backgrounds in this game, you tell me that whoever made that wasn't on the influence of drugs. So which bad guy in JoJo do you think had it the worst? I think Kars' fate was a bit worse than death. Just drifting endlessly in the void of space for all eternity because you can't die. That's pretty brutal. I love this particular track in this game. It gives me feelings of nostalgia that I can't even begin to describe, which is strange because I didn't even play this game until like 2012. Didn't finish it until 2015. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just got that timeless element. Dio having to lose twice. Yeah, you might have a point there. The technology in this game makes me think it could be set anywhere in the 1950s all the way through to the 1990s. But I do want to think it is set in like 1995, though, judging by everything, the way things look, especially if you look at the burger places and stuff, like fast food chains looked like that in 1990s. So I don't know. I think about this game way too much, I apologize. So we've got to go back to Tucson. Dio, bro thought he had it in the bag, and then Star Platinum says, "Ha, you thought." You're right, and that's even after you know the whole roll the rollada thing. Doing that voice was actually kind of difficult. That hurt. Don't do it. What did I miss? We beat the boss. And now we're back. Now we're going back to Tucson. So Paula's parents can stop worrying about her. There's a hard hat inside. Is it better or worse than what I have? Slightly better. We're going to equip it. Okay, that wasn't the right way. I'm just really thankful that it's like not first person and has a maze-like environment. I'd be upset big time then. Also, the chat wanted me to wear my Dio hat because we were talking about JoJo, so I'm wearing the Dio hat. My old roommate Joe, when he first saw this hat, thought it said D10. Because, you know, I'm that much of a nerd for Dungeons and Dragons that I need to wear a hat that says D10 on it. Like the club music that plays when you're fighting a robot enemy. Yeah, I don't want to fight those things. Let's just back out and try again. Nope, still there. Back out, try again. Nope. Yeah, let's go around. I don't want anything to do with those guys. Because this game has a tendency to, like, send people in. Hang on a second. We're saved! If you get mortal damage in this game, but you can finish the fight before your HP reaches 0, you just win the fight and you get to stay alive. Which is pretty great. No tree, no tree, no! Apparently there's something like over 100 different LSD kind of backgrounds in this game, and they were all done by one guy. They had one guy in charge of all the backgrounds in this game. That territorial oak knows he's an asshole and he's smug about it. Just look at the smile on his face. Look at this smug son of a bitch. Oh, I'm in trouble. Somehow I was able to get myself turned around before it turned into an ambush. Come here. Just gotta get back to Tucson if that's alright with you, game. Stop throwing trash enemies at me. Just let me get on with the story. Yeah, the bridge should be fixed. So we can just move on. Dang it. You see here, Ness has always been hitting that smash. Even before he was in Smash. I still would like Ninten from the first Earthbound game in Smash, but I don't know if that'll ever happen. Because we've already got Lucas and we've already got Ness. I think that's actually enough representation from this franchise, considering there's only like 3 games. Blue, blue. Oops, I won't say it again. I fixed the bridge as a sign of apology. I'm just trying to help. Thank you, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar. I miss playing outside with my friends, like from when I was a kid. Those were good days. Oh gosh, I hate the mushrooms. These mushrooms are the devil. So before we do anything in this part, we've got to, you had friends as a kid. Damn, I'm jealous. Oh, dude. Miss going on hikes. Yeah, me too. I can't imagine there's a lot of good hiking in Oklahoma, but I could be wrong. I think I'm about to catch a bus to Threed. I heard there are ghosts along the way. You had kids in your neighborhood you could play with. I lived in the middle of nowhere and only had my sibling. Well, it's not that. I actually didn't have kids to play in my neighborhood besides my sister. I just hung out with people, you know. I just hung out with people, you know, at various junctures in time. Oh no, I'm getting attacked by the crooked cops. There's some political commentary here, but, you know, I don't want to be too spicy for Twitch, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. Anyway, so in order to get to the next town, we need to take a bus to Threed, but we can't get through there because of the ghosts, as the guy mentioned earlier. So we are just going to have to persevere. I think I'm going to... Where am I going? Hold on. Gotta go back up. Oh boy, get attacked the New Age Retro Hippie! Love this music when I fight this guy. Going to Candy Mountain. Candy Mountain, Charlie! Yeah, Charlie. No, Charlie! I'm using a different controller than I did last stream. I can't do diagonals too well, I'm afraid. Thought you were joking about the name, but I'm happily mistaken. Oh, what, did you check a walkthrough or something? I have a lot of old broken junk, but I hate to throw anything away. If you have a friend who is knowledgeable about mechanics, that person might be able to do something for you overnight. Man, a friend like that, it'd be so handy. Meow, says the cat. The New Age Retro Hippie. Yes! Thank you for saving Paula. You are my hero. When I grow up, I want to be just like Paula. No problem here. Paula is like a mother to me. You may not be able to comprehend my emotions. I might have a baby face, but I possess the mind of an adult. I beg your pardon. Yahoo! I knew it! You saved Paula! I don't really understand it, but I know that Paula's miraculous power and your courage will allow us to stand up to any challenge. Paula, if you must take a trip, be sure to bring this along. It's my very own handmade band-aid. Ooh, that rhymes. I know, I'll call it a hand-aid. Paula got the hand-aid. Did you meet Dad? He is sorry that he suspected Mr. Everdread of Berglund Park. Oh, that's right. We need to go talk to Everdread. Oh, Paula! Ness, thank you so much. You must be the boy who saved the world, like in Paula's dream. Paula, I'm sure you'd be a big help to Ness. It's not every day a father lets his daughter embark on a journey to save the world. Dad, don't worry about me. Ness and I will take care of ourselves. In Threed, the next town, we'll meet another friend. If the three of us can combine our power, no one can beat us. Now wipe your eyes, blow your nose, and smile before we take off. Goodbye, Paula. Don't worry. I won't cry anymore. Next time I head down to our local crystal hippie shop, I will just be screaming that name, lol. New Age Retro Hippie. I'm actually really upset right now. This is sad. The music's not helping either. Hello, Ness. Everdread's looking for you. He's got something for you. Well, we were gonna go see him anyway. Oh no. Oh no, what is this? What fresh hell is this? You meet the cranky lady. Oh no, we gotta fight Karen! Gotta kill Karen! This is the best game ever! A wave of feels. Yeah, you're right. 'Cause time I head down to our local crystal hippie shop, I will just be screaming that name, lol. New Age Retro Hippie. I'm actually really upset about this. Yeah, you're right. I hate walking diagonal streets when I can't move diagonally because of this controller. So realistic. Well, the thing about it is that it's kind of my fault. I'm using a controller that it's not really intended for this. Like, using a Switch controller, it works with my Xbox controller, but that Xbox controller, it sometimes doesn't want to cooperate. So, killing Karens, yeah. Let us withdraw some money. Let's get to 3,000. Don't know if I need this much, but whatevs. $100 for a hotel room. How about reading the newspaper before you go? Here's this morning's Tucson Tribune headline. Paula found safe. Parents delighted to have her back. What? I don't know. Just thought I'd say hello. Oh yeah, I talked to that guy last stream. Gonna save real quick. You worked hard just like your mother, but I don't think it's good to work too hard. Call mom. No, I was just teasing. I wanted to see if my impression would fool you. Everyone in the house is doing just fine. Hope you're doing all right too. Well, I better go. I'm in the middle of my dance aerobics. Guys, go call your moms. That's the moral of this game. Go call your mom. She misses you. Is that you, Ness? Big bro, it's me, Tracy. I'm working part-time for Escargot Express. What can I do for you? Need a pickup. I'm good. Okay, yeah, fair. Just wait for Escargot Express. Oh, there they are now. Hello, this is Escargot Express, dude. $18. Yeah, I can cover that. You want to take up to 3 things. Bicycle. Franklin badge. Nope, actually, I think that's it. Because I don't think we need the Franklin badge for anything for the rest of the game, so... And since we have Paula now, we can't really use the bike anymore. So there's that. Because it is not a bicycle built for 2. Okay, I guess we can't use anything there. I've always wondered what game would be on the arcade machines in these places. Hey, remember when malls had arcades? Wasn't that fun? Remember malls? Weren't they fun? Let's go deposit the money. I just made small pretzels. I feel that. My mall back home still has an arcade. I think it still has DDR. Oh, that's good. Let me just move this a little bit so I can see when I need to deposit. Oh, I forgot to sell my items. Let's go back. Miss Con Arcade. Yeah, me too. They had games there that I couldn't really get otherwise. I did get that drum game for the Switch, though, that I played at Tsubasa-Con, all that. I can play the Evangelion theme song on there, and the theme song from Spirited Away, so it's a pretty fun time. No, I don't want to buy anything, I want to sell. Taike no Tatsujin, yeah, that's the one. Someday Happy Happy Village will truly be happy. I've played that exactly once, lol. One is better than none, as I've always said. And it remains true to this day. Just checking the chat here. And the quality of the stream, everything seems to be going just fine. So, we will just continue. I've never played. You should, it's pretty fun. If you like those rhythm kind of games anyways. Just as I thought, you two make such a nice couple. She's not my girlfriend, Gran. Gosh. Really wish I could walk diagonally. You meet the unassuming local guy. I want to cosplay as the unassuming local guy. I'm just throwing that out there. I think it'd be hilarious. Random fake reminder that stream is lagging. Is it lagging? Because I'm getting 2600, 2700 kilobits per second. There's no way. At least not from my end. Okay, what does Everdread want? I was going to ask you to be my partner, but I know you'll refuse. It's written all over your face. It's a fake reminder. If you accepted, I was going to give you some money. Actually, I can't keep the money anyway. Let me give this to you. It's $10,000. Use the money any way you like. You cannot refuse my generosity, just accept it. Now I plan on looking for the evil Manny Manny statue. That liar exaggerate, unearthed to no net. See you in another time in another space. That's got the wad of bills. Unassuming local guy and I'll come as a hippie. Sounds like fun. That was what Ronald Reagan was afraid of. What, hippies? Now, let me show you what happens when we try to leave town by the bus right now. Is that the right... I don't know. But let me show you what happens when we try to leave. Where's the bus stop? Okay, we need to go down. Who was the president during Watergate? Nixon was the president of Watergate, not Reagan. Where's that bus stop? Oh, it's on the other side of the street. That's right, I'm a bus driver. For now, I'm resting. Life is long. Take it easy, Chubs. Why don't you check out our local town map and learn about this area? To take the bus or not to take the bus? I get scared pretty easily. I was in the last war, so I'm not scared of ghosts. Actually, I'm more scared of my old lady. Ha! This town's bus system is a little strange. Be sure to check the bus stop signs when we came up with this system. Do I interact with the bus stop sign? The next bus will come pretty soon. Boy, that's soon, huh? Yep, this is the bus to Threed, but I'm not sure we can get there or not. The fare is $4. Do you want to get on? Yes. Okay, let's give it a shot. Feeling this could get ugly, though. Turn him to a pickle, Jams, and it was the funniest shit I've ever seen. Digging this music. So, if we try to leave for the next town, we get assaulted by ghosts. Are they going to Glove World? I wish we could go to Glove World in this game. So if you try, for some reason the bus returned to Tucson. Yep, just like I thought. Okay, I'm starting to get the creeps. We're going back to the bus station. Do you want to get off here? Yes. Bus theme bop is just too good. You're right. But you see, that's what happens in this game. If you try to leave town, you get ambushed by ghosts and you're forced to return back to Tucson. So how do we get to the next town? Well, I'm going to show you that wad of bills we got from Everdread. It's going to come in handy. Why on earth did I say it was okay to leave me here? Okay. We have maximum HP and MP, so I'm not going to worry about that magic butterfly. So how do we get to Threed then? Well, I'll show you here in a minute. I need to get up here first, though. That wad of bills that Everdread gave us, it's actually the solution to our problem. I'll show you what I mean here. Want to see Poochie Fudd, the manager? Right through this door, please. The Runaway Five owe me a lot of money. They'll stay here until they pay me back. They might be here for 100 years, unless you pay off their debt. Okay, we got the wad of bills. Let's give it to him. Pardon? You want to talk about money? How about later? After the show, even if we're talking big bucks. I've got definite rules about how I handle my money matters. Hello, please present your ticket. Guess I lost my ticket, so now I can't get in. The ticket counter at the department store was even sold out. I'm heading out. Okay, alright. Well, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you. Gonna get hit by the truck. Would you like to return something? No. Oh, that's good. Please stop by again. I'm trying to remember how we get, because basically we've got to pay off the Runaway Five's debt. But I'm just a regular Joe. Love standing in queue. Also words that start with Q. Queen, quiet, quick. You're with a girl today. You must be pretty popular. How about introducing her to my bandmate? He's right there. Hey, you came with Paula. Here's a present, Playboy. Here's a backstage pass. You can't get into one of our shows without this. All right. Mr. Dude is back. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera and say, Fuzzy Pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. I'm sure it'll always bring back the fondest of memories. Hello, please present your ticket. Okay. Here you go. Hurry. You're just in time to see the Runaway 5 show. Is that cameraman an alien? Good question. Came here because it's tough to get in, but I'm kind of disappointed. There are no good-looking waitresses, and there's no room for me to show off my latest dance moves. That is very clearly beer that he's drinking. What the crap, Nintendo? Also, what's with this Twin Peaks rug? Hey, you kids, how'd you get your tickets? What are you, the owner's kids or something? Well, well. I got a little kid talking to me like he's an adult. I'll give you one thing, you got guts, kid. They seem too proud. I mean, they just filled up this little music hall after all. My boyfriend lost the ticket that I gave him. He's waiting outside the entrance. He's got butterfingers, but he's nice. Hey, hey, hey! Don't get too close to me. I just farted. Hehe, sorry. The Runaway 5 are going to be a world-famous band someday. When I sit close to this stage, sometimes I get sweat or spit on by the Runaway 5. Seeing the Runaway 5 on stage is my life. You kids are bouncing around talking to everyone. It's getting annoying. Well, screw you too, lady. Do you like baseball? Yes. I knew it. Your cap gave it away. Lucky of the Runaway 5 told me that I could go backstage, but I don't have a pass. Sure, security will stop me. Hey, really? You have a pass? I can't believe it. Take me with me, please, please, please. I could pose as your sister. Yes, this rocks. Let's go. Oh, my heart is pounding. Shabba-doo-wop, diddly-dee-dah, shabba-dee-doobity-boobity-wop. I got those debt blues. If I had $10,000, I could pay off my debts and move on to the next town. I wonder if our bus still runs. It may be rusted out. Well, yeah, in the old days, there were lots of dancers and acts at this theater, except now we're the only act playing here. We even gone into debt here, so we're pretty stuck here. Folks of Tucson will enjoy the Runaway 5 show for quite a few years, it looks like to me. Wrote the lyrics to most of the Runaway 5 songs. Money, that's what I want. Money, that's what is hot. Money, that's what I want. Money, that's ain't what we got. It's what we ain't got, except freedom, freedom. Freedom is what we really sought. Hey, to see our show, you lucky man, I hope you pay attention. I want some bread. I need some coinage. I want more dough all the time. Let's try giving him the water bills. I'll try to use your play money here, kid. Oh my gosh, that's not real money, is it? Wow! Yeah, that's right, tonight. You got the Chaos Theater Soulmen coming at ya, rockin' and rollin' live on this here stage for a limited time only. The world's greatest bluesmen, the Runaway 5, and here they come. Oh yeah, baby! Blues Brothers, never heard of it. What is the Blues Brothers even? This is fun. This is a fun time. These guys originally were blue in the Japanese versions, but they changed them to look like Mario and Luigi for this game. Little fun factoid. That was fun. I got to do my announcer voice. A young fan like you really wants to get into the Runaway 5 music. Wow, I'm impressed. La la me me, I'm tone deaf. My daughter brought me here. Fa la 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 me. La la la, I just love ragtime. Oh, pardon me. Now let's go talk to the manager. Again. Excuse me? What's that you got there? Let's take a real close look. Okay, I guess I gotta get over here to show him. Take the money. Yipes, you surprised me. Now I'm not sure what to do. I got the money, of course, and now the Runaway 5 are free to leave. I've got no complaints now that I've had my money. Well, what do you know? This little nipper took us from a nightmare to a dream. Ow! This means we can get out of this dump. I'm a good driver. Come on, I'll show you. Alright, let's move on to the next town. I'm sure our old hunk of junk will get us there. I didn't mean to make a spectacle of myself, did I? Only 5 are free to leave. Got no complaints now that I've got my money. Gonna miss the Runaway 5 when they finally leave, but that's life. I suppose I'll never see the Runaway 5 shows again. Let's go to Threed. Our tour bus is too loud for any ghosts to bother us. Do you want a ride? Oh yeah, let's go. Get on the bus. Okay, guys, here we go. Hey, sidewalk, get out of my way. This is fun. This is a fun time. And cue double Dutch bus. Yes. Love this song. Looks like we have to say goodbye for now. This town seems pretty gloomy, but I'm sure you can light up the place with a little brand of with your little brand of sunshine. Hope to see you again sometime. Look for us singing at some theater in Forside. This place is really creepy. There's the hotel. Should probably save. There was just plain old garbage in the trash can. Zombies and ghosts are on the loose here. Welcome to Threed. Oh, joy. How can you smile in a dangerous place like this? The headquarters of the Zombie Relief Corps is in the circus tent at the center of town. We want to crush the zombies, except I think they'll crush us. This town seems very dark, right? The people are mostly living at the center of town. I wonder how we should get the town back from the zombies. I'm so scared of the zombies, I spend all my time running from them. I can't even get home. There's a rumor that there's an underground path at the edge of the graveyard that'll take you somewhere. When you get to that path, you meet a dirty, stinky, ugly, powerful monster. I wet my pants just thinking about it. Hope he's kidding, because that's gross. I just saw a suspicious woman with the zombies walking around here. Let's grab all the cash that we have, just about. Because I imagine we'll be able to get some upgraded equipment here. First, we will stay at the little hotel here. Get our HP back. Sir, are you going out? The guest newspapers that were delivered to the hotel today are different than normal. The paper is called the Zombie Herald. I'm scared, but let me tell you what's in it. Destroy the humans! Hold the town for our glory and for the glory of our master. Weird flex, but okay. Be careful walking around that sign, especially near the graveyard. Hello, Ness. So how's your adventure going? I see. That does sound like you're having some tough times then. Your teacher dropped by looking for you. Don't worry, I covered for you. Everything is fine. You just keep on trucking. Well, my soap opera is getting to the steamy part, so I'd better let you go. Bye! What's my... What? I wonder if she's watching Days of Our Lives. That's my mom's soap. It's kind of my soap, too, because I watched enough when I was sick as a kid that I'm invested now, I'm afraid. Now, where's the nearest shop? There it is. Minor league bat, yes please. Probably General Hospital. A bunch of my colleagues love GH. Okay. Get the thick fry pan. Okay, don't need anything else then. Guess I don't need anything else here. Alright. Ghosts are on the loose here. Welcome to Threed. Hot take, it's a telenovela. Telenovelas are at least interesting, though. That's the thing, though. Saw a beat-up tour bus going to Foreside. We can't make it through the tunnel. The band was really noisy, so the ghost didn't approach the bus. They must be so happy-go-lucky, huh? Skip sandwich. Let's see what's in here. Some woman. That's right, there's a rumor of the monster called Belch is screwing up the town. Belch, that's a gross twisted name even for a monster. Oh gosh, is it time already for Master Belch? Was not ready. I'm not looking forward to him. Zombies and ghosts are on the loose here, so I can't get to Tucson or Foreside. Maybe the hidden road in the graveyard is safe. Move your butt, sir. I overheard the zombies whisper, Master Belch will give us our lives back. Master Belch is the zombie leader. He must be really pukey. Oy vey. You like puns? Because this game's got him. I'm sorry, but I think you ought to leave now. I have no guarantee that you're a zombie out looking for a lunch. I encountered Handsome Tom. Handsome Tom is now Lonesome Tom because he's dead. Hey, don't look so happy. Don't look so bad. Don't look so happy. You better cheer up or you'll become a zombie. Some people have already become tools of the zombies. You're awfully kind for talking to a mouse. This mouse loves you. Oh, that's wholesome as heck. Aye, a zombie! I'm watching a zombie movie. Can you come by later? Yeah, same though, diggity dog. I'm getting assaulted by Handsome Toms. We love you, mouse. Smiling Sam. This game is so wholesome sometimes, but it's also occasionally really screwed up. How can we defeat the zombies? Oh, I just don't know. I really hate puppets. Not a fan of puppets, huh? Why don't we get all the zombies in this tent and then set it on fire? We may all get munched before we have a chance to do anything. I'm glad you're going to help us, but you're pretty young. The zombies are slowly advancing towards the tent. Everyone, I repeat, the zombies are on the move. I'm a Wario. I'm gonna win. So the game keeps talking about how we need to go to the graveyard, so Muppets, they're great, but puppets, nah. Okay, that's fair. The game seems to want us to go to the graveyard, so we should probably do that. There's a Yu-Gi-Oh joke in there somewhere, but I'm not gonna do it. You know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. But where were Ness and Paula? In the grave! You're back. Welcome back, John. You just missed me make a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. This town that we made it is now overrun by zombies. We made it to the next town. It's overrun by zombies. They want us to go to the grave, so I said, so I made a Yu-Gi-Oh joke about going to the grave. Are you serious with that? Oh, you dirty rat. Hell's words, good, yes. I can't believe that. I just got dunked on by Smilin' Sam out of nowhere. And just bam, in one shot Paula. That's wonderful. I gotta go to the hospital. Where is the hospital? That wasn't fair. Jam's favorite anime OP. That's a tough one. I'm not sure. I need to think about that. I like Yu Yu Hakusho's quite a bit. Just Stronger than the zombie, but a bunch of zombies ganged up on me. Unraveled by Tokyo Ghoul. That's a good one. So I'm pretty sure the game wants me to go to the graveyard, so let's go do that. Hopefully we don't get one shot by any Smiling Sams or whatever the hell. No, I'm getting attacked by a garbage can! I was not expecting that. Why won't this die? Just die. Die. Die! Ah, spooky ghosty. You, PSI beta. That thing. PSI alpha ghosty ghost. But nobody came. Got him. Oh, this one is real. An insecticide spray. That'll come in handy. I think this one is a monster. Where'd you come from? Putrid moldy man. Oscar the Grouch has seen better days. Oh, I'll fix you. Got him. And I got a extra attack on this guy. Let's make it count. I'm getting attacked by flies now. No good fly in its cohort. Let's try out the insecticide spray. What do you think? Got him. I'm gonna move this a little bit just to see where we're at. And of course Ness is homesick. Why wouldn't he be? He misses his mama. He stares into your soul. He looks you over. They're not attacking. Very odd. Oh my gosh, go away. for PK Fire! Yay! I must be missing something. Maybe there's... Hal voice. Just fucking... That fucking fire is so annoying as you kill him in Smash. Yep. Yep. It's all true. It's all true. He might be able to beat me pretty much every time we play Smash, but I can beat him in every time we play Yu-Gi-Oh, but I can beat him pretty soundly in Smash each time, so I feel okay about myself in that regard. Death. Death. Maybe it was that graveyard that I needed to look into. Probably. But I'm gonna... She went into the hotel. What's going on? Hey, lady. Whoa! Did I miss something? Oh yeah, I remember. She was supposed to invite you in, and she'd be like, "Hey, come with me," and then you follow her in, and you get ambushed. What could be the fate of Ness and his friends? Oh, that's not good. The door is locked. I'm calling out to you. I'm calling out to you who I've never met. I'm calling our friend who we've never met. Jeff! Jeff! We need your help. I'm Paula, and I'm with another friend, Ness. We're trying to contact you. Winters, a small country to the north. Snowwood Boarding House. I am Paula, and I am with another friend, Ness. We are trying to contact you. If you hear me, please wake up and head south. Only you, though far away, can save us, Jeff. Please hear my call and begin heading south. Jeff, you are a friend who we've never met, but you are our one and only hope. I'm awake. Jeff, I just dreamt that you and I were taking a walk. What's wrong? Jeff, where are you going in the middle of the night? You know the dorm rules, right? If you get caught, you'll get punished big time. What's wrong, Jeff? Alright. There must be some reason that I don't understand. I won't stop you, but it's dangerous to leave without taking anything along. Hey, I think there's some stuff in the locker room that you should get. I'll help you get out of here. Tony joined you. Heard a creature called Tessie lives in the southern lake. I don't believe it. I think someone made a model and placed it in the lake. Excuse me. I heard a more interesting story than the rumor about Tessie. It's about the cave boys at Stonehenge. Many claim to have actually seen them. I'm sleepy. I wash my face, brush my teeth, do my business, and go to bed. Wonder if the rumor is true. The center of Stonehenge is an entrance leading someplace. Some say someday we should check it out. The cookie. 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 I'm just taking all these guys as cookies. Jeff, I can't believe you could do something so nasty. If you're going outside, step and say, I always says something for the younger students. Maggle's still working on the lab downstairs anyway these days. There's many dangerous animals wandering around outside. Oh, Jeff and Tony, you startled me. Are you looking for a late night snack? I'm having trouble with my project. If only Jeff's father, Dr. Andonuts, were here, he'd be able to provide a great deal of help. I heard he's an astounding person. He was my first leader of our Ultra Science Club. I heard he's greater than Einstein or Heisenberg. Rumor has it he's also very strange. If you're heading to the locker room, take this key along. It's a little bent, though. If you leave, call me, and I'll record your adventure. It's like saving the game. Ha 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 ha. This one is locked. Guess we gotta try them all. Okay. Wasn't trying to do that, but alright. Guess I gotta figure out a way to unbend the key. Key to a regular locker. Very strange. Thought it might be the case, so I invented the machine that opens doors, especially if you have slightly bad key. Sorry for the inconvenience. What was the point of that, then? You're killing me, game. You're killing me, Smalls. Is it what? Is it because he ain't pickle? Maybe. He didn't turn to a pickle. It's killing you. Yes. Let's equip the gun. Gonna do what every red-blooded American would do in a time like this. Get my gun. Okay, now use me as a step and climb over the gate. Well, I'll say goodbye for now. I don't know where you're going or why, but remember, we are best friends forever. Good old Tony. He's always looking out for you. Always looking out for Jeff, I mean. Kiki, yeah! I can't afford any of this. Just save. Go for it, bad boy. Alright. There's a monkey at the entrance. Take the monkey. He's really noisy. If you buy a pack of bubble gum, you can have the monkey for free. Otherwise, he'll cost you $1. So do you want him? Yes. Jeff can't use PSI, so that's a thing. The bubble gum here is incredible. You see the size of the bubbles I blow? Okay, I'd like to buy some of that gum, but it doesn't look like I can. The monkey is now mine. Give me some gum. The bubble monkey joins you. Oh boy, got the monkey! Hooray! Let's go, monkey boy! This isn't Pokemon, you can't jump off ledges. Gonna have to go around. Monkey, this way. Bow wow. New Pokemon added to the party. Bubble monkey attack! Seem to have a demonic imp following you. It's a monkey. Got a bread roll. No. Leave the bread roll. What? Who's calling me? Hello, it's your dad. Glad you decided to take my advice. Alright, stay in nearby town and get some rest before you take a break. Be sure to call me on the lookout for any shady characters. Okay, let's see who we have here. The tame animals have become wild. Something evil is going on. So why don't you rest here, have something to drink, perhaps some tea? Sure. Feeling much better? Good luck. Monkey Man! Not that way. How do we get down? What is that? I don't like the way that thing looks. Dude. So basically, Jeff has to save the party because they followed a strange woman into a hotel room and got knocked out by zombies. There's some kind of metaphor there, I'm pretty sure. I just need to unpack and analyze it. There's nobody here. Strange woman took a child. Tessie may unexpectedly be living in the woods. I personally think so. I heard that the wind is always blowing when Tessie appears. Ah, chew, I feel like I'm catching a cold. Oh, we got the Rona, guys! And Tessie, do you think I'll get a newspaper? Thank you for my 15 minutes of fame. Let me save the game. Yep, it happened. What a cute little monkey. You like a piece of gum? Maybe monkeys don't like gum. You're right. We're at late test waiting to see Tessie. We're known as the Tessie Watching Club. You've been bitten by Tessie Mania. You're in luck. Maybe we'll see Tessie tomorrow. I can't wait. Kid losing something. I'm the cook for the Tessie Watch. How about some stew? No, there's no need to pay me. You are a friend who I've never met before. Jeff, head south. I am Paula. If you hear this message, go to the south. Working through the night, Jack's broken spray can into a defense spray. Wonder what that does. Defense spray increase one if you're during battle. It's most effective used in multiple times. The layer effect gone after one use. Okay, that's fair. Now I hope you're watching this, because this is a very interesting part of the game. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera and say, Fuzzy Pickles. Jeff is having none of this. An alien. You'll see. Just wanted to check what was over here. Well, Magic Butterfly, that's great, except I can't use PSI. Give me some gum now. I'll take care of everything. Wait. I love it. There's Tessie. Is he a pickle? You gotta love Tessie. Let's give it up for Tessie. Thank you, Tessie. Bye, Tessie. Right. Bear with me just a second. There's just something I need to do really quick, but I shall return. Alright, we are back. Sorry about that. Round of applause for Tessie as Jams disappears. Yep. Didn't take long. I'm back. Sorry about that. It's just something I had to take care of real quick. But we're back. Now I gotta fight the goat. Dang, okay, he's hurting hard. Alright, leveled up. For some weird reason, a pencil-shaped iron statue is blocking the path. This road has no entrance fee. Come on in. Welcome to my modest dungeon, Brick Road. Mouse! Leveled up again. There's a bread roll inside. When eaten, you recover about 30 HP. Okay, let's eat it. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the goose in this. Look at that face. Is this Rold's ancestor from Animal Crossing? I think so. I know this is a duck, but come on. Can't you see the family resemblance? Oh no, I can't use PSI. The PSI character, the guy that can't use PSI anyway, can't use PSI all of a sudden. What a tragedy. Did that Untitled Goose Game predecessor? Yes. I'm getting attacked by a present. Worthless protoplasm. What can I throw away? The insecticide spray can go. I really need that heal. So... broken iron inside. Jeff can repair all of these items, so I'm gonna hold on to these. There's a sign here, I'm gonna read it. Watch for falling materials, Brick Road. You again? Alright, take me picture. Pictures taken instantaneous, photograph genius, instant memory, camera, fuzzy pickles, bam. Great photograph, memories, bye. He definitely a pickle. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen. Ha ha ha. Open the present. There's a croissant. I can ditch one of these cookies for the croissant because the croissant heals more. I'm being assaulted by presents. But nobody came. Gotta defeat the rowdy one. He dead. There's a stun gun inside. Now I think we can equip that, because it's definitely better than what we currently have. We'll save again. Way to go, please come back again, Brick Road. Maybe it was too easy? My name's Brick Road, the dungeon developer. I've devoted my life to making dungeons. Well, by combining my skills and Dr. Andanut's intelligence, I can become Dungeon Man, the first combination of human and dungeon in history. Let's meet again after I've become Dungeon Man. Would you like to get a good night's rest? Yes, I would. But maybe not with you around, because you're a very strange individual, and you have my pity. Take care, come again. Oh, creepy music is back. And I'm getting assaulted by fleas. Yay! Death to all slugs. Hooray! Leveled up again. You ain't anything. These guys ain't so tough. You think that kills me? Open the present, hamburger. Let's eat the last cookie. So we can take hamburger. There should be a rope around here somewhere. Or a mushroom, man. I freaking hate these things. Die, worm. Yeah! I want to abandon the cookie. Even though it's not my policy in real life to abandon cookies. Do I go up the rope or do I go down? Oh, crap. Scratching its head, attacking me. Stop. Are you serious? Jeez, that hurts. Are you oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. How did they get so lucky with those attacks? I do not remember this game being so hard when I played it the first time. But it was a long time ago, to be fair. But I don't remember dying this much, either. How long am I playing it? Well, I've got another hour and a half on the stream, so... My schedule is 8:30 to 12:30 on Wednesday nights. And then, Sundays from 4 to 6? No. I think it's 3:30 to 6. Could be later, could be earlier than that, I don't know. I'm trying to remember the schedule. Let me actually check the schedule. I'll find out. Bear with me a minute. Let me find that schedule for you. If I can. Schedule should be around here someplace. Nope, that's not it. 1 second. Give me just a second. Having some difficulty navigating Twitch, so bear with me. Bear with me just a second. Trying to find it. Bear with me. Preferences. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm trying to find it. Bear with me. Select in the upper left, expand preferences, creator dashboard. Well, I'm in the creator dashboard now. There is no such thing. When was this last updated? Ah, here it is. Yeah, it's from my next scheduled is 2 to 6 Sunday. And right now on that we're streaming Gabriel Knight Sins of the Fathers. So that is something you guys could absolutely watch because I'm enjoying that game about as much as I am this one, which is plenty. So once again, I'd like to reiterate that my schedule is Wednesdays JRPGs 8:30 to 12:30, and horror themed games Sunday 2 to 6. Leveled up. Come on, let me through. Oh my gosh. Alright. Fine. Yay! We win again. Now let me through here, please. Oh my gosh. Alright. Oh, that is it. Eat it, you jerk. Ooh, that was close. That was too close. The bubble monkey actually killed something. Not what I had in mind, but alright. Just gonna try to have the game unload. God damn it. Alright, fine. Are you serious with this? How did that not kill me? I win. Please let there be something good in here so it would all be worth it. Bottle rocket. Actually, that's worth it. Oh yeah, that's right. I guess because I have enough guts that I can take a death blow on occasion. Cheap bracelet. I will take that. And we will equip that. And I'm gonna use the... Does the ruler even do anything? I don't think it actually does. I want to eat the cookie, though. Go down the ladder and... Stop attacking me, please! I swear, okay, like, I love this game. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes the, attacks from the enemies are just relentless, and they just keep coming. And look, there's another guy down there waiting for me. As soon as I get down there, like... Okay, that's fair. Got him anyway. We survived. I wonder... Nice. I didn't know if that was going to work, but it did. Alright. Now we can continue. That's a your sanctuary boss. We don't want to fight that thing just yet. Now she's my type. I think I'll ask her for a date. I lost Bubble Monkey. I'm sad now. Bubble Monkey simping hard for the chimp. Now we don't want to fight the cavemen. They're way too strong for our level. You kids don't look very bright. Let me explain. These stones are making a pattern. It's called Stonehenge. UFOs often visit here. You must have seen it on TV or read about it in the tabloids. Yes, that's Stonehenge. I've been to Stonehenge. I don't know any actual alien sighting of any alien sightings there though. Mr. Brick Road, the dungeon maker, referred you, right? And only that, what? Oh, who? My son? Oh, I can't believe it. You're Jeff, my son. It's been maybe 10 years since I last saw you. I'm so glad you're such a healthy boy. Those glasses look good on you. How about a donut? Well, I was only offering. I'd like a donut right about now. Have you already checked out Stonehenge? Well, at least I asked. Mm-hmm. Okay. By the way, why are you here? Oh, I see. That girl named Paula must have sensed I was here. Okay, I'll try to help you out. I'm trying to make a phase disorder that connect 2 points in space and time. It's still incomplete. I'll use another invention I have called the Sky Runner. It's a little bit old, but it'll certainly help. When you're bored, always listen for the message that comes from your destination. You'll get there for sure if you listen to the message. The round machine over there is the Sky Runner. What do you think? Isn't it neat? Get in. Let's get together again in 10 years or so. I don't think Jeff has the best home life, judging by that statement. Jams, I gotta go. See you later, Space Cowboy. Okay, John, thanks for stopping by. You have fun doing whatever it is you gotta do. If you're going to bed, you have a good night. Ah, here's the Sky Runner. E equals mc squared. There again in 10 years or so. All right. Let's go save Ness and Paula. What happened? It's not moving. Hey, why don't you try pushing the button on the controller? And we're off. More catchy beats. I agree. And there's Foreside, which is where we're going to after we defeat the zombies. Prelude to what's ahead of us. What's this? I wonder if I have to push something here. Uh-oh. Boom! Not exactly what we had in mind. Man, oh man, did that ever scare me. The Sky Runner. I guess it took a little damage while landing. Oh well. You don't have to explain a thing. I'm Jeff. I came because you called me. I'm not very strong, really nearsighted, kind of shy, and I tend to be a little reckless. This is just the way I am. I hope you want to be my friend, okay? Alright, let's get back to the journey then. Party member number 3 in the bag. Jeff joined you. Well, it sucks that we don't have anything that could open that. Too bad we've got a bad key machine that can open any lock. And we're back to the surface. We made it. Before we do anything else, though, I'm going to heal Jeff. Paula can attack with PSI powers. Jeff can continue shooting things. We win. Jeff is overpowered as heck in this game if you know how to use him. Let's see what's in here. There's a teddy bear. Hint shop realization. Circus tent in the center for a long time. I saw another tent to the south. I wonder where it went up. Wonder what this sign says here. Horses say nay, but the hint shop says yay to giving you a hint. Eagle Land Hint Union. I think I already talked to her. Just wanted to see about the shops. Try to sell off some of this stuff. Oh gosh. I'm getting attacked by Trick-or-Treat Kid. I'm too spooked for words. Ookums spookums. Yes. Exactly. I should have a lot of money at this point. What are you buying? Let's see how much I need to deposit here. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna need this money to use the hotel. I'm glad we ran into the New Age Retro Hippie because he's literally my favorite enemy in this whole game. Welcome to the 3... The price went up. Probably because I've got 2 party members now. He's the goat. Yes, he is. Two human kids escape somehow by opening their cage. A few days ago, the zombies got some kids at the hotel. Boy in the red cap. Hey, it was you. Save the game. Hello? Hello, is that Eunice? I can hardly hear you. It sounds like you're calling from the moon or something. If you're doing okay, that's great. Listen, I have to get going. I have to give King a flea bath. Bye. Oh, that's a lot of lag. They mentioned another circus tent opening up someplace. Yeah, this thing. Ooh. Oh, shoot. What the heck is that? Roar! I'm fighting a tent. Let's use the bottle rocket. I am fighting a tent. It. Oh no, the teddy bear died again. And now the tent is dead. It is a big tent blitz. Yes, it is. I win. That's right, you better run. Dug around the trash. Let's jar of fly honey inside. I take it. Should go to the shop again. Where are they going? People used to call me evil. These zombies are much more scary. I left my wife and kids at home to escape to this tent. That's how scary the zombies are. Frankly, I'm running scared. I don't mean that I actually run around. Sorry, my cats are turning psycho. I didn't know what nip they're on. Just mean I'm frightened. Conditions in town are getting worse. Yeah, the protractor and the ruler actually don't do anything. Well, this is Applecat. I just wanted to let it pretty unique invention. I'm not sure if I'll help or not. It's called zombie paper. Zombies, it works kind of like fly paper. All you need to do is place it on the floor of a tent or something. You've seen at least one of the tent around, right? Inside the tent, you catch a lot of zombies that way. For all the zombies that are tearing this paper. Anyway, Just ask the mock pizza delivery man to deliver the zombie paper to you, and you should get it pretty soon. I've never actually seen a zombie, but if they really are any, the zombie paper would be very useful. I'll be calling you if anything comes up. This game feels like it was made by a child rather than for a child sometimes. I mean, like, how do you get rid of zombies? With zombie paper to stick them to the floor. That's something that a kid would come up with, you know? And delivering pizza, this weird guy asked me to help him out. He wanted to deliver this someone named Ness. He's wandering around Threed. No one knows about this, right? Let's just pretend that you're Ness, and I'll give this to you. Oh, hello, Ness. Let's go along with me on this one, okay? I made a decision that you're Ness no matter what. Paula got the zombie paper. That's right, Ness. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I've done my duty and given you Apple Kids thingamajig. Well, goodbye. Oh, and of course the shop's on the other side of town. I'm gonna use one of my skip sandwiches, actually. And he's now the dead. Jeff leveled up. It's just some stuff I need to sell. This town's name is too close to Thneed to be comfortable. I just want to sing the stupid song from the terrible Lorax movie. Everybody needs a Thneed. Needs a Threed. Now that we've got the fly paper, the zombie paper, we can stick it to the ground and trap the zombies. I'm telling you this because you look like you're just passing through. The truth is I work for the monsters. The humans seem to be losing, so I'm on the zombie side for my own protection. The zombies' leader likes fly honey. He makes his followers collect it. You know, bees make bee honey, and flies make fly honey. The zombie leader is strong because he always eats peanut butter and fly honey sandwiches. That is something that a kid would come up with. Bees making bee honey, flies making fly honey. I mean, you can't miss. Try zombie paper, some kind of trap. We have to do something. Paula placed the zombie paper on the floor. I hope I did that right. Hey, 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 stupid zombies, come on over. Here, zombie, I have a nice bone for you. Wake up tomorrow morning. Ugh, it'll really be gross. Wherever you are, the suspense is... I guess we need to go to bed now. Zombie paper is a stupid product name. Yeah, Apple Kid needs to work on his personal brand a little bit. That's just the way that it is. This game reminds me of summer. Won't be long now till it comes. This game just makes me feel nostalgic for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. I gotta withdraw money from the ATM. Let's grab 80 bucks. That should be enough to get the hotel room. And the zombies come out of their graves, and they're gonna go to the paper and get stuck, and it's gonna be fun. Zombie dogs. Interesting. Sir, you're working hard even though you're young. I guess newspapers are different than normal. The paper's called Zombie Herald. I'm scared. Let me tell you what it is. It says, Boogie Tent Falls, young humans to blame. I might as well save while we're here. Call Mom first. Ness, don't say a word. I know exactly what you're thinking. My son, who'd have thought I'd raise such a brave kid? Oh yeah, you're a hero, honey. You never actually see your father much in these games, which in itself is its own commentary. This game was partially inspired by John Lennon's song Mother, which if you want to go listen to that, go right ahead. It'll break your heart. That's one solo John Lennon song that I actually do like. I was able to arrest many zombies because of your help. Arrest sounds strange, doesn't it? We did it. You look in the tent? Yaha! We taught those stupid zombies a lesson. You might not understand my saying this, but poor zombies. Yuck, we caught a deal of zombies. Ugh, it's really gross. If I try to get away, my body will just fall apart. It's because I'm a zombie. There's no response. Could you help me? Maybe not. Oh, I feel bad now. What do you mean, no problem here? I'll blame you for the rest of my life. I'll blame you after my death. Zombies stuck to the floor. I wonder if they could still get me. Just want to save my own skin. You're the enemy of all zombies, you monster. Zombie paper really works. So I hope someone comes up with pretty girl paper! Oops, that wasn't a nice thing to say. Humans are such cowards. I don't care if I pass away. I'm already dead. Omae wa mo shinderu. Nani? Dark. But more will just come if we don't stop Master Belch, which is where we're gonna go next. You might remember earlier in the stream there were some zombies blocking the entrance to something. That's where we need to go. Okay, I'm being possessed by a ghost. This is not good. This is really not good. Just die. Just die, just die, just die. Ghost is still here. Now we've got to go get this taken care of. Where's the hospital? All the way back there. I just want to move on with my life, game. Is that something I'm allowed to do? Nope, we're not fighting those today. No, sir. Not getting out of this chair. Give me that magic butterfly. Move on. What does that even... What... Well, I've got to get this spirit exercised. $70? Where's a cash machine in here? Is there no cash machine in here? Zombies got me. I should have gotten some zombie insurance. Oh my gosh, there is no ATM in here. I have to show up with cash in hand as is. Insert American healthcare joke here. I'm gonna go all the way to the drugstore. Zombie insurance. I'll add that to the list of things that could be necessary. Yeah, you might be onto something there. They'll insure anything. And I mean anything. No, sir. Not fighting you today. Alright. Let's become authorized zombie insurance, folks. Buy a policy and we give you a free survival plan. Might be a fun idea. You really are at the mercy of RNG in this game on occasion, I swear. Now up here, zombies that were here were probably caught, so we can move down this way. It's the only way we can go. Oh gosh, why does it have to be this? I really don't like this area. It's spooky and I don't like it. Zombie dogs. Resident Evil taught me to avoid zombie dogs. Gosh, these guys just won't let up. Saw how much damage they did? It's ridiculous. Noise hat. Oh, thank you. Yeah, somebody goaded me into wearing the JoJo. The chat goaded me into wearing the JoJo hat for the rest of the this live stream. So, open the casket. Ta-da! There was a Skit Sandwich DX inside. No, sir. Not fighting you today. Zombie dog seems to do a lot of damage, so we're gonna try to kill this thing quickly. Ow! Urban zombie. Stop attacking Paula! What did she ever do to you? In this case, here's a silver bracelet. Let's give Paula some more defense because I'm tired of healing her. I win! And up the stairs. Got the zombie. And we win again. York, York, York. Since you had fly, honey, I considered you a friend, but actually you're just a commoner. I am the mortal enemy of your kind. Mini barf. 46 damage? Into a terrible odor, my defense went down by 2. How did that not kill him? PK Thunder! This thing's still not dead? You have to be kidding me. Got him. I wanted to get your fly honey and gulp it down. Master Belch and I love fly honey. Yorg, Yorg. He dead. We got him. You must have a long, tough road ahead of you. Do not. There's need to explain. I already know you must be hungry. This is a good timing. Have something to eat. What would you like? Calorie stick, I guess. Full of if you want it, there's a village full of interesting people just ahead. Go there and take a good rest. For the name of this village is Saturn Valley, but it cannot be found on any map. I enjoy helping those who are in trouble, though I charge them for my trouble. Like a good American. There's a bomb inside. Paula takes it. What the heck is that? No, I don't want to fight all of you. Oh, I'm in trouble. I am in deep, deep trouble. Farm zombie returned to dust. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Ness's level went up. Oh, chat, you're in for a treat. Let me tell you. Because we are at a very interesting part of the game. Let me tell you something. We need to give that to Jeff. This is a very interesting part of the game. You'll see what I mean. If you've played this game before, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Welcome to Saturn Valley. If you've played Super Smash Bros. At all, you should recognize Mr. Saturn. We feel groove. Hi-ho, me Mr. Saturn. This place, all are Mr. Saturn. Do you want slumber? KO. Now let's just save. Both love and fear, Mr. Saturn. That's a pretty fair response. I don't know how we would sound, so I'm just winging it. Once upon a time, we were many, many. Everybody slowly are less, less. Why? Boing! There's a rust promoter inside. I'm Dr. Saturn Zoom, and I can repair your body. Boing! Do you want me to operate on you? Ding! No, not really. Are you KO? If you alright, that's great. Zoomer! Zoom. Don't call me a Zoomer. This game predicted memes from in the past. All the Mr. Saturns. We look like same. I give you special thing. Not now. Zoom! Give you on the way back. Boing! Bye later. So, Boing, do you have $380? We trade secret here, so Boing, you have 7... Yeah, okay. Base secret. Base behind Grapefruit Falls. Password, I tell. Select man, say password, then stand still. Wait for 3 minutes. Way to go, Zoomer. Scary, scary guy. Boing. Grapefruit Falls. Scary, sick, barfy. Go and la la la. Ding, scary. You gotta wait. So the hint there, if you could then understand, you have to stand behind Grapefruit Falls and wait 3 real-world minutes for it to open up. And then you can continue playing the game and go into the dungeon. Hi, you come buying, you can sell too. I, Mr. Saturn Boing, can do all for you, so what you want, what you buying? Okay, we need money. Oh, stars above 3 minutes. Yeah, I agree. Let's withdraw 4,000. You might say they got you for 3 minutes of playtime. Bone saw is ready. Just gonna buy all the things. Buy all of the things. My dude, I gotta peace out. Kick tail and take names. Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for coming by. Okay. Let's move this down a little bit. Hi. You come by and you can sell too, me Mr. Saturn. Horn of Life, peanut cheese bar, picture postcard. Nope, nope, don't need any of that. Do. 3 is zombie full. I saw a bad stink behind falls. Zoom! Can't go up there. Lots of friends taken behind falls. Why? Boing! Oh wow, that led nowhere. Isn't that special? Let's go this away. Ooh. Protractors are worthless in this game. Drop it. Broken spray can inside. Give that to Jeff. Okay, I already talked to him, so we're just gonna worry about him later. Got an egg from that guy. That's kind of neat. What's in here? Unless I already came this way. Because I wasn't quite done exploring Saturn Valley. Because I feel like I'm still missing something here. Let's take this ladder. I don't think I came up here. Oh wait, I did. Still think I'm missing something though, but I guess those ladders won't become full until... Okay. Gonna save again. Became a slime generator. Record that. It's hard to say how far we'll get in the next dungeon. Half tempted to call it here just because of that reason alone. I don't know, though. What do you guys think? Hmm. Because I can continue playing until 12:30, but at the same time, I'm not sure how far we'll get in this next dungeon. So I think what I'm going to do is once I get to Grape Nut Falls, we'll wait for it to open up, and then we'll just call it. I know we'll be wrapping up a little bit early, but I don't like the idea of starting a dungeon and not being able to finish it before it's time to call it quitsies. So we'll just get it opened up, and then we'll pick it up from here next week. How's that sound? I know we're wrapping up a little early, but it'll give us a good place to start for next week. And he just hit me for 75. Never heard it make that sound before. Gonna play... For God's sake. Sure, just load more monsters onto me. See if I care. Stand by. Pictures taken instantaneously. Da 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 da. Okay, great. Fuzzy pickles, yeah. So, now we just wait. Hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Ah, here we go. Now the timer should start working. I need just check the status of everybody. I don't know why it's making that beeping sound. But now we just wait for 3 minutes to pass. So yeah, riveting stuff, right? Yeah, we gotta wait here for 3 minutes. It's just the way that it is. And I'm still trying to figure out why it's making that sound. But here we are just the same. Maybe if I unplug my... I don't know. Just gotta wait here for 3 minutes for this to open up. At this point, I wouldn't blame you for thinking if the game was broken. But it should open up. You just gotta be patient. Yeah. This is ridiculous. It's gotta be soon. I haven't really timed it or anything, but... Unless I'm not standing in the right spot. Say the password. Oh, I needed to buy the password from the Mr. Saturn. Yeah, I guess we'll have to go back. Actually, you know what? We'll do that in the next one. Go away, zombies. Oh my gosh, I don't want to fight. Let's just turn on the auto battle. Okay, now that they're gone, I'm going to call it now because I really don't like the idea of having to going into a new dungeon with just 15 minutes left in the stream. We've made some decent progress, and that beeping is starting to get on my nerves, so I need to figure out what that's doing. So, we'll call it for now, but I'll see you next week for more Earthbound, and I will see you this Sunday for more Gabriel Knight. So thanks for watching, and you guys have a great night, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.